Hey everyone, it's Cory McCarthy and welcome to a new episode. Recently, while mentioning my mosquito bites in a video,
At least 2 viewers asked me if I kill mosquitoes or if killing mosquitoes is vegan.
this actually inspired me to do a broader video on the subject of when it is appropriate to actually kill, at least my thoughts on the matter as an ethical vegan. You can apply this to mosquitoes, animals, humans, whatever. If you've been consistently watching my channel for a while, then you likely know
That I am a martial artist, a topic which I've discussed in more than one video.
So as you probably assume, I am a strong advocate of self-defense and the defense of others. I am also of the opinion that responsible people should be allowed to own weapons, and that in self-defense scenarios, necessary force should be utilized to neutralize a threat. This includes the use of lethal force if a particular situation justifies that end, either by empty hand or by arming oneself. But the key words are necessary and justified. If someone is merely pushing you around or engaging in a fistfight, that does not justify beating them to death or stabbing or shooting them. Now let's explore killing with a bit more depth. Yes, I kill mosquitoes. I do not go out of my way to hunt them down and take them out, but if they land on me or are in my home, I will swat at them. I view that as self-defense. The same would go for animals. In the rare occurrence that myself or someone that I love or care about is under brutal attack by an animal.
And that is quite rare. You are statistically more likely to be killed by an infected mozzie or fellow human than, say, a croc, a wolf, a lion, or a shark.
Now, if an animal can be repelled or frightened off, that is optimal. And of course, you should not provoke an attack. I view that as a form of cruelty to animals, and you'd be getting what is coming to you. But let's say that I'm hiking, and a bear, for instance, viciously attacks me or someone that I love, seemingly out of nowhere, then force, up to lethal force, should be utilized. However, I do not approve of revenge killing of animals, or whatever you'd want to call that. In other words, hunting down an animal after an unfortunate violent event has occurred to take its life. I am purely talking heat-of-the-moment self-defense from harm or death. However, my view on that matter is quite a bit different with humans, given their higher level of thinking and decision-making and reasoning abilities, something animals simply do not possess. In the case of violent human offenders, I do think it is acceptable to track them down and stop them after the fact, either by a swift bullet to the head or imprisonment, depending on the crime and motive, of course. A swift bullet to the head being the quickest and most avoidable. To clarify what I meant by crime or motive, was it a one-off situation, for instance? Perhaps a distraught father who tracked down and killed the rapist and murderer of his daughter. An otherwise sane man who was simply driven over the edge. Or was it a potential repeat offender? Someone who simply derives a sense of pleasure from the horrific crimes that they commit. Someone who, if left to their own devices, will likely continue to commit violent crimes. The latter is obviously a high-risk case and should be neutralized immediately. So yes, as a vegan, I do believe that there is a time to harm or to kill. I do believe that we have a right to defend our lives, our bodies, or the lives and bodies of others. Especially as a husband or boyfriend or father. As men, we should protect our significant other and children, even so far as putting our own lives in jeopardy. Anyhow, what are your thoughts on this matter? Please drop them below and stir up dialogue. However, if you have a particular comment you'd like me to respond to personally, please post that over at my blog, strongerfastervegan.com, and under the appropriate entry, which I will also conveniently link below. Also, please like and share this video, as this is a topic that I think should be discussed. It is one that I really don't see making the rounds, to be honest. Furthermore, please subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. I release content often. And otherwise, till my next episode, my friends.